Hey, Steelers Nation, it's Thursday night, and you know what that means? It's preview night with the Bears coming up. Week 12, we'll have a preview and more. Will Aaron Rodgers play? Will TJ? Blah, blah, blah. You fill in the blanks, but join us in. Pull up a chair, grab a cold iron, and let's go talk Steelers. Here we go. Cue it up.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
Oh, here we are. Thank you, Andy Hart. Cat Country Radio. It's that great intro, man. Still saying we got to get them live to do that live sometime. Anyhow, welcome, boys. Welcome, Steeler Nation. The famous TA in the house, along with the producer, joining us tonight. Kitch took the night off. He's getting ready for a rendezvous. Got a new woman going on. I'll have to tell you more about that. But anyhow,
now.
guys. No, that's all there is. That's all there is.
That was
lady.
such a big long tease, JT.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. It's well overdue, man. So, but anyhow, he's planning on jumping on too if should something happen, one of us can't make it or whatever. So we get some guests on when we can. By the way, it was Mike Malarkey's birthday just the other day. I sent out a shout out and a happy birthday wish to him. So congratulations. Happy birthday, Coach.
Yeah, happy birthday, Coach.
Yeah, man. So how you guys doing this week?
Good. What about yourself?
How about last night? This was interesting here. Western Pennsylvania.
Ooh.
There you go. In November weather, we had ice fog. Have you ever heard of that? Ice fog.
I have not.
You had
Yeah,
ice
that's when the fog is icy.
when the fog turned to ice. It was pretty interesting, though. Pretty eerie out, that fog. Brings a whole different perspective on things.
Well, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about eerie, JT, and weather. I'm down here in Midland, Texas this week. And let me tell you, man, we had a sandstorm come through. Man, both of my phones blew up.
Oh,
I
man.
looked out the window. You couldn't see nothing. I ain't seen nothing like that since the desert.
Wow. Whereabouts in Texas?
Midland.
In Midland.
Yes, sir.
Down there in oil country there, brother. Huh?
Down there in oil country. Down here rubbing elbows with the big shots.
Yes, sir. Yankee down there, out rubbing elbows down there with those good old boys.
Absolutely. The only thing saving me is my cowboy boots, and I know a little Mexicano.
Yeah, what's the word of the day?
Word of the day? Oh, man, I remember that guy. You ever see him on TikTok? And I can't think of the
every
word
day.
Every day.
Every day.
Feliz Navidad.
Today's was potato chip.
Potato chip.
Potato
Yeah.
chip. Just leave it at that. You have to look it up.
All right. We'll look up potato chip.
Yes. So, hey, Bears coming up.
They are.
Coming off a win. Can we stack? I guess it's kind of the big question. Can we stack wins?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Are we every other week wins?
I think we're every other week.
It's kind of been that way. So, yeah, I mean, the big question all week is going to be, when are we going to find out an update on, who, Aaron Rodgers? Will he play? The team he claimed to own with the discount double check. Will he give him the discount double check this week if he plays?
I don't know. That's a good question. If he does give the discount double check, does that mean Patrick Mahomes gets the royalties?
I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting the way this is playing out, though. Wouldn't you say, guys?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Will he? Won't he? Are we better
Right.
off with him, without him? Will we take an 80% Aaron over 100% Mason? What's Tomlin going to do? How does he weigh in on that factor? Oh, God, only in Pittsburgh, right? Only in Steeler Nation.
I tell you what, after that, I feel like maybe I need to lay down on a couch and tell you about my childhood.
Maybe.
So tell me how you're feeling, TA.
Well, it all started.
I'm a little emotional right now, but I think I'll pass.
This
Oh,
thing they
man.
call a pigskin.
All right, we're going into this. We're going to break it down a little bit, but going into this, we get a couple little things going for us. We'll touch on that too. Some little omens. It seems like we need everything to align in our favor, along with turnovers, for us to get a win. But anyhow, it's going to be interesting how this plays out too. So, I mean, another 1:00 game, but this time we're going to Chicago. And the Bears, man, they're leading the North, NFC North, right? Is that right? 7-3.
Yeah.
Yes,
right.
they are for the first time in like years.
Forever.
Yeah. And I've been watching them the last few weeks, and they've just been winning games. However, is there an asterisk beside all those wins?
Yeah. They haven't beaten a team with a winning record yet.
Okay. We'll get into that series here in a second. So hold on to that. That's producer teasing his segment there a little bit. But yeah. Okay. So we got a 1:00 game again. No more primetime bullshit, right? We're in Soldier Field. Now, I don't know how that's going to weigh into it, but we'll take it along. But here's the thing. We're on CBS, and we've got our boys again. Not
fan
Chris
club.
Collinsworth, but we got Ian Eagle and JJ doing the call with Evan Washburn on the sidelines.
Let's go.
So that's our dream team, man. That's our dream team.
Absolutely. That's our fan club, man. We're undefeated with those boys.
That's right. I heard that today. I was like,
We're
damn, really?
undefeated.
Interesting. So Bears given 2.5.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Interesting. I guess that's a home field.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, that may as well be you pick them. Again, a 45.5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Did we hit it? We didn't hit the over last week, did we?
Last week? I think we did, right? 30.
It was pretty high scoring.
46.
Well,
so no.
No, we missed it.
Yeah.
We missed it by that much.
Well, I was thinking right at the end, if they get a field goal, no, don't let them score. Don't let them score a touchdown here, even though they're crushing them anyhow. But anyhow, they saved the under on that.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, let's dig into it a little bit. So series wise and bear shape, producer, why don't you take it away? What do you got?
It's not good. I can tell you that the Bears are actually 26-9-1 against us. It's not good. And
Now,
then
that's all time,
yeah,
right?
all time. However, though, Tomlin isn't good either. He's 1-3 against the Bears all time in his tenure with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then, however, though, Rodgers, if he plays, is really good against the Bears. He has beaten them 25 times with only 5 losses. So he's really good against them. I hope he keeps it up. If he plays.
It wasn't one of them was a playoff game.
Yeah, 1-0 in the playoffs. 24-5 in the regular season.
Yeah, so they beat the Bears, ruined their playoff chances that year too, right?
Yeah, we need to see
All
that
I
again.
know
We'll
is-
be in the Super Bowl this year.
The one stat that sticks out in my mind, we have lost 12 games in Chicago and won only 1 during the Cower era.
Crap. That's not good.
That's what I can tell you. For whatever
That's-
reason, I don't
Bill
know if
had
this
their
goes
number.
back to Al Capone, maybe put a voodoo curse on us and said, look, you boys from out east ain't coming out here into our territory. I don't know, man, but they've been locked down for the Steelers.
Soldier Field curse.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to get worried.
No, not to worry. But I guess, we'll see going into it health wise how we doing. Of course, we talked about Aaron Rodgers when we're going to talk about that the rest of the show, I'm sure too. But
Yeah.
what else transpired this week? Injury report was TA. You want to run with that?
Well, sure. We'll talk about a participation report since we brought it in. I don't know about you, but it kind of seems like it may be a little bit of fracture. But we're gonna see if he starts. My money says he does not start because
can you repeat
what
that?
sense does it make to start him?
Cut out.
Well, I guess it depends on who you ask, whether you ask Tomlin or him, or are they both in the same boat? I mean, a lot of people are like,
Mm-hmm.
owns the Bears, so shouldn't we have them play? I don't know. My thought is, there's still a long way to go.
We'll see.
I mean, you're willing to play that? You're willing to roll those dice, Tom?
Well, and that's just it. If it's not broke, let's just say it was fractured or slightly fractured. Even that's a good 4-week heal, right? You go out there and you get sacked. They come after Aaron. That could be now an 8-week heal. That is the rest of the season.
Right.
I don't know about you, but I can't necessarily see him taking a snap with a cast on his wrist.
No, me neither.
Well, they did say today they showed he had a
brace.
cast. It's some kind of brace to
Mhm.
help. What do they call it?
Add
Stabilize.
stability.
Yeah.
He had a stabilizer on his wrist.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they also said that he was taking most of his limited practice snaps from the gun. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Rather than risk, receiving it from center, under center.
And I hate to say this, but that kind of scares me a little bit too, because Frazier has not been consistent in getting that snap back to Aaron. He's been pulling it off the turf quite a bit this year, or a few little high ones as well. Frazier hasn't found that sweet spot yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, he struggled last year. He had a little bit of issue last year, and was it early this year or preseason?
It was preseason, actually.
But I mean, nothing that. Yeah, maybe some high snaps still.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's
you're
been
gonna
some
get
on
that.
There's been some pretty low too. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, I think Tomlin's just playing his game. I think he knows that Mason's going to start. He's hoping that the Bears are preparing for Aaron, and he surprises them with Mason. Because why wouldn't you? He's got the hot hand. There's not enough film on him yet to know what he's going to do behind Arthur Smith's offense. Why not play it one more week, give it a shot, and let Aaron rest?
Well, and I guess we'll probably dig into this a little bit too, but we're obviously going to see a different offense if it's Mason versus Aaron. But if we do see Aaron Rodgers out there, is it going to be more of this dink and dunk, get rid of it quick so I don't get hit kind of stuff? Is that going to play into it? I would have to think so.
I mean, probably that's what it's been all year. So,
yeah. Or did we see something in Mason that opened up? I don't know. It was just a different look.
You mean the ball going further than 10 yards down the field?
Yeah, that too. And it looks like decisions were made quick, and the ball was like boom. Not kind of like a little like flip to him. It's like boom, the ball got delivered, man.
And
It took him a couple throws to get on, but man, it seemed like once he got on, it was just. He's got an arm still. That's for sure.
It did seem like Mason had a problem finding the number 1, 2, or 3 wide receiver last week.
Yeah, well, you hit the one that's the most obvious, I guess.
Well, as Tomlin says, you pass it to the guy that's open.
Yeah, right. You move on to 4 and 5, right?
And you move on to 4 and 5. So I guess on Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be interesting to see whether or not he comes out. Maybe he comes out for a series or two, or maybe they split snaps. I just don't think that it's wise coming straight off 1 week to let him play if he's the guy you planned on taking you to the Super Bowl and risk him getting sacked.
I mean, we'll
Well,
have to see how he's feeling with that brace, because if he can handle it, then I'm sure he'll be out there. But if he can't, you should rest him up, get him ready for the playoffs.
Right. That's a question that only doctors can answer. Like, would he risk further injury and further worse damage playing at this stage, or is this kind of stabilization type of thing just going to be enough? And if he does get hit, he's going to have to, not brace it with your hand, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it this way: he's not 23 years old anymore.
No, bones are
think
a little more brittle now.
It take a little longer to heal.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. But
So I
speaking
guess
of healing,
we'll see. We'll let this play out as long as it possibly can. I'm sure Tomlin is going to work it to the end.
the inch degree,
Tell the buzzer.
The inch degree.
we might not know until Sunday. So fantasy football, if you got Aaron, I'd be looking at an alternative this week.
Damn.
Probably.
Sure.
Is Mason that hidden gem this week?
It may be.
Never know. Never know.
Look, I think he did a fantastic job against Cincinnati. I think you let him ride the hot hand one more week. Or how about this? Let's say Mason comes out and he falters. Then bring in Aaron.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Plan B. Plan B.
Maybe so, but that's a tough spot then. Yeah, there's a lot of balance in that. Is that game that important, or we just let him rest, period? Whether Mason fails or whether he shines.
Yeah.
We'll let him in there. I mean, there's no judging Tomlin's stubbornness in any of this. It could go either way.
Yeah.
Well, if we believe in what Arthur Smith says, he trusts Aaron. He doesn't know a lot about Aaron, but he trusts
Good,
Aaron.
he trusts him. Well, there you go.
He's been around a long time. So I'm sure if Aaron walks in there Saturday and says, I'm ready to go, coach, you know who's going to be on the field?
Aaron Rodgers.
You got it. And then the question will be, how long do they keep him in there if he doesn't look comfortable and or is not making plays? Because this is an offense you cannot afford to go down many points on and expect to come back.
Well, and let's be honest, that hasn't really been his forte the last couple games.
I mean, yeah, he's had a little bit of struggles between the Chargers and the first half.
Little happy feet there. Little happy feet.
Yeah.
He's like the Steelers' little tiny dancer.
Don't
Ah,
worry.
that was a good one. I like that one.
Don't worry. We got Mason Deer in the headlights Rudolph to do better this time, right?
God.
Hey, all I know is we're an injury and a half away from seeing Will hit the field.
Interesting.
A lot of people pulling for that. It's so funny. We talked about it Monday. Like, hey, you guys forgot we had another quarterback called Mason Rudolph that was not number 2 quarterback, because everybody's, if Aaron gets hurt, we got to see Will Howard. I'm like, yeah, but we have another guy in between there. Probably take more reps. So, but yeah, so I mean, injuries going to make a difference one way or the other in this game.
Well, here's one that's kind of interesting.
Other than
Darius,
Rodgers, I guess.
Darius Slow Slay will end up being back in the full participation coming off the concussion. And the question remains is, does he get the start? Do we keep Pierre in there and see how longer we can go with Pierre? And we've seen this before. We've seen it before. Now, Pierre's come in a time or two in the past, and he's really shined. But when he has to have that starting role, now all of a sudden he seems to falter.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he's been playing good though. He's playing good. So
he's been playing great.
Yeah, he was one with one of the golden goblets Monday.
He
anointed him.
Now, here's
another touchdown this week.
It is. Hey, check it in, DJ. Sorry, man. We got to catch up here.
We
It's
do.
up
We
to
got
Rogers. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we know he definitely wants to play, at least start in Chicago. I think he wants to mess with the fans. I think he likes getting under people's skin like that. For him to say something like he did before, even back then. But he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe they'll let bygones be got bygones." Not.
well, and he does have a history against them. I mean, we've already proven that at 25-5 over his career. So he does own them. There's no doubt about it.
He owns the Bears. The Bears.
He owns the Bears.
Well, DJ, that brings up a good segue there too. Can this defense without Highsmith? Of course, I say that in parentheses because I know the answer to that. But can they capitalize on Williams' time to throw? I was talking to Kitch today. Do we have his like? There's
Yeah.
some statistics of time to throw. Do you have that?
Yeah, he's at 3.2 seconds time to throw. It's the highest in the whole NFL. So, yeah, good chance for TJ Watt to get after him with him holding the ball for a really long time.
Okay. Well, that's
Yep.
good.
We'll see.
16 total takeaways, ranked 6th in the NFL.
Mhm.
But that's been kind of the problem. Like, we need splash plays to win games,
Possibly.
specifically turnovers too.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, our record shows it.
Yeah,
We're 5-0 with turnovers and lousy without.
let's just wrap it up to lousy.
I mean, I'm just being
Oh
honest.
yeah. Oh,
I mean, without splash plays, but let's be real here. The Chicago defense relies on those splash plays too. Because you're talking what, like 22nd and 23rd ranked defense or 23rd and 24th,
Mhm.
but both of them are leading league in takeaways.
Yep.
So, I mean, and this team is clocking interceptions quicker than I'm changing socks.
Well, I don't know. DJ brings up an interesting point to mix it up between the two of them. That would
Maybe.
make sense.
Well, that's kind of what I brought up a little bit ago. Do you play them both on and off, or do you start one? I don't know. Only Tomlin knows that answer.
Yeah, whoever it is, I think they'll try to limit what they can do and go with the running game more if you have a backup quarterback in there or Rodgers who isn't 100%.
Well, if we do go with the running game, is it wise to bring Jalen Warren back out with the ankle? Now, he said he could have played in Cincinnati if they needed him, but they rested
Yeah,
him.
it sounds like
He's limited in practice.
Well, and Gainwell had a hell of a game too, and I have 100% confidence in that dude, even out of the backfield or running the ball. I mean, he's been key.
He looks great.
He has been. And Caleb seems to be coming more and more into it as the season goes on. So could this be a game where we see another little heavy dose of Caleb and Gainwell and let Jalen rest?
Yeah, mix it up.
Why not? Yeah. I mean, we still got Hayward, as a fullback slash tight end slash special teamer. So I mean, we
slash.
Yeah, I mean, we got the heavy to throw at him.
Mm-hmm.
Kent Johnson, not sold on that one yet, but I mean, there.
And here's one more thing to think about on the offense and Aaron, right?
Mm-hmm.
Samolo, he's still fighting that pectoral. Now, granted, he didn't come out against that Cincinnati game, but just what kind of shape is it in?
Mm-hmm.
And let's face it, now that's what Alex Highsmith is dealing with as a pectoral too.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like he's going to come back out. But again, to what extent is that pec? And when you're trying to go ahead and defend off that big left tackle and getting clotheslined on every play, is that smart to put that kind of strain on a pectoral?
Well, I mean, that's a big part of a lineman's game right there, man. They're getting that push out, and that's right where that comes from.
So I think with both of those guys, it's going to be interesting to see how we do play them. Other than that, we got Keshawn Williams. I'd really like to see this guy bust one for a touchdown.
We saw him in preseason, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
DJ, we saw him in Latrobe too, buddy.
And he is close. But other than that, Steelers look pretty healthy. Now we're going over to the Bears side. They got a lot of guys who are on the report, but a lot of guys that I think are going to play. But I think the three that we really got to watch out for right now is their linebackers, because all three of them are hurt. And Tremaine Edmonds, which we heard that name a time or two before in the past, he's got a groin injury, but yet he has not missed a game yet this year, just to put that out there.
Okay.
TJ Edwards, he's barely hit the field this year. He's dealing with a hamstring and a hand injury. And then Noah Sewell with an elbow injury. All three of those guys are key on their defense. And if we can hit that middle of the field, there might be a potential hole in that defense.
You tell me we can get Darnell Washington on a linebacker, possibly?
I would like to see it. With those three hurt, I'd like to see that big 311-pound dude come by and start tossing Bears around like he was tossing Bengals around last week.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because it came out. You guys saw it, right? You know, it's been everywhere. It came out. He ended up being on a podcast, and he said 311, 311, not 264. He said that was 2023. That was his time in the
probably when he slimmed down for the combine.
Yeah, for the combine. But you might see a big dose of him. I mean, why not utilize him to his potential? I guarantee you, Chicago Bears saw the film of that catch, that 31-yard catch, and bowl over players. It was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. This dude's a monster.
Out of my way.
Even bigger than Green was. Was it Eric Green? TA?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
had to be one of the biggest tight ends the Steelers ever had. Eric Green.
Absolutely. And he overshadows him, no doubt in my mind.
Oh, my God, yes. And he's so much a better of an athlete, too. Eric Green was just big and, played big, ran big, lumbered more like. But, I mean, how do you stop a human of that size?
Yeah, he's a cheat code.
He's a cheat code. Well, I will say this. They do have DeAndre Swift, who is their leading rusher right now, and he has a hip injury. But here's the kicker about the Bears right now. They have had 10 guys run the ball this year already. And Kyle Monagally is not a bad backup, but I don't know if he can necessarily shoulder the entire load. And with that being said, their other two guys are questionable in Rashawn Johnson, who's got a thumb injury. That sounds like TJ Watt fumble material right there. And Travis Homer, who's dealing with a hamstring and a knee. It's kind of hard to run when you got a gimp leg.
Yeah. Yep. We'll see.
And that's your participation report, man.
There you go. We kind of stretched that out and
Stretch
went off topic quite. I thought we were well past that, but we kept coming back to it, so it works. It works.
Yeah, that works.
So, where do we go from there? So,
let's see. Let's go. Our defense versus our offense, maybe. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Obviously, they got Caleb, right? Their second-year quarterback. He's been playing better this year, actually. He's got 2,329 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. So he's playing much better this year. Can the Steelers force him to make some mistakes is kind of the question, because we've been forcing mistakes all season long.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think the Steelers' defense, there's no secrets here. The game plan that they've been winning with, obviously stop the run, right? Yeah. Make them one-dimensional. I think with this particular quarterback, you're going to have to kind of keep an eye on him, maybe a spy on him for that run. Mm-hmm. And let's not open that middle up again like we have in the past, where we're running one-on-one with the receivers and everything. All of a sudden, like, whoop, it's wide open in the middle. And a quarterback with some legs can pick up, 12, 13 yards right there.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do
Snips black and gold. So,
Well, and that might be the key, because here's the one thing. The Steelers have not led time of possession all year long. We've got to stay the offense on the field and get the defense off.
we were
But
close
here's
last
another
week.
kicker.
What was
We
it?
were close
10
last
seconds
week.
I
difference?
think we're won by 10 seconds last week, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but that's like hand grenades and horseshoes right there, buddy.
That's right.
Doesn't mean much there. and we have to force more 3 and outs.
No doubt.
We are horrible
No doubt.
in that.
Rinse and repeat,
Horrible.
man. I do not want to see that again this week.
No.
Stop on first.
But here's-
Stop on second. 3rd and 12,
But-
first down.
I think you're right about one thing, JT. If we can stop the run, all right, because they only throw about 52% of the time, and they throw less when they're at home. They decide to run more.
Mhm.
So if we start making Caleb throw the ball, and there's the other thing, that cat can run too.
That's what I mean.
Do we
Yeah.
do we do what we did against Cincinnati and not blitz as much and just play back and contain the run and force him to throw? Or do we go after him?
Well, I think you're going to see both, to be honest with you. I think they're going to mess with him. Still a young quarterback.
Yeah.
So they'll mess with him. They may show a blitz and back off. You may see TJ Watt dropping into coverage. I mean, I think you're going to see a mix of them. But I think initially you're going to see, focusing on stopping the run. Play tight up in the box. Keep the receivers off the rhythm. Played well last week.
Yeah. I think you'll probably see a lot of Jalen Ramsey around the box, considering he's back now after getting ejected. But he'll be around the box to help stop the run this week.
Yeah, well, Jamar Chase won't be playing this week either, will he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. We can focus on the run because they got
Well,
DJ Moore, but
Field too.
but he's not Chase level good.
Yeah. So anybody but that. But I think those guys handled that pretty well last week. So,
Well, I think the guy we got to watch out for is going to be Rome Odundes. He's their leading receiver. He's got a good rep with Williams because DJ Moore is number 2. And he just doesn't seem like he's ever got on the same page with Caleb.
Yeah. Another guy to watch is Colston Loveland. They're a rookie tight end. He's been hot lately. One of their main targets as a few weeks. He's got to watch.
In the last couple of weeks, you're right. He has come on.
well, first thing comes to mind with that is Peyton Wilson.
And Peyton did a fantastic job against the Bengals.
I think you're seeing him really come into his own, man.
Yeah. He's really breaking out this year. Really love to see it.
Yeah. But here's another one, too. You can't forget about Cole Kmet either, because Chicago will run the bigs, too. They'll run 12-man or 11-man personnel as well.
I don't know. They might be leaving him to chip TJ a lot, so we'll see. Something to watch.
Well, TJ's going to have his chips.
Oh, yeah.
He's leading the league.
By a mile.
You might as well call him TJ Chipper.
Not TJ. You just call him his name, Chip.
Yeah, old Chip. Chip Watt.
Hey, Chip.
Chip Watt on the field.
We started something there.
Yep. Old Chipper.
Wow. Well, hopefully we can stop all those weapons then.
That's all right. I'm going to see some more smash mouth football this week, man. You definitely saw the Steelers fly into the ball. They were tackling better. They were creating havoc. It was like they were playing a different team this week, or last week rather. So, yeah, are they finding it here finally?
I mean, the defense has looked better for the last 3 weeks. That's what I've seen over the last 3 games.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yep. Doing a lot better.
But that hasn't really favored us as far as stacking wins go.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
No, it hasn't. And slow starts, dude. Too many 3-and-out slow start. Now, last week, drove right down.
Last week was the opposite. Great start. Then we went quiet.
So is that the key?
Yeah. I think you just need to be more consistent on offense.
Seems like when we choose to receive the ball back, it backfires. The ball first. Backfires on us.
Always does.
When the other team wins and defers, I don't know. Just odd how that worked out. Wasn't that what happened last week? They deferred. And remember, wasn't it against Indianapolis? Was it against Indianapolis where they won the toss, but yet decided they called to receive?
Yeah, they took the
ball first.
They took. Yep.
Hoping that first drive would take time off the clock and it would keep, this elite high-scoring offense off the field. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
either way, irregardless, just interesting how this played out.
Well, here's another thing. Do you think we can get a 300-yard game passing this season?
It sure would be nice to see that.
Because we haven't seen it, and we've got a Hall of Fame quarterback, supposedly.
Yeah. That doesn't throw down the field.
Yes.
To our players.
No. Yeah. And I hate to rub salt into the wound, but did you guys notice who's having a hell of a season right now in Dallas?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
I'm not sure if you saw what Jerry Jones said about him.
I don't want to talk about it. You weren't around Monday, so we,
Who are you talking about? I forgot him.
We played that deal. And so, no, I'll still stand by their decision on that.
Well, I'm not going to disagree. I like the fact that he's gone because the cancer's gone. But we definitely got to get that ball down the field.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
And then just having DK as the prime target, when are we going to see Austin really break out and get that? Do they not have confidence? I hope so. We're still waiting for him to ball out, DJ, for DK too. But it seems like that's where they're going to focus their attention. Why not? He's the number one read, right?
Yeah,
he is.
They're putting everybody on DK, so you're hoping Calvin will be one-on-one beating this guy, but he really hasn't as much. Or he's not being seen by Rodgers on plays when he does beat him.
Yeah, so, I mean, they got their safety leading the Bears, who's at
Kevin Byard. He used to be good with the Titans, right? And now he's got 5 picks. He's got to watch if Mason Rodgers is throwing it up to our receivers. Yep. If we take deep shots, we'll see though. If we're just throwing 3 yards under the sticks, we don't really have to worry about that.
True. Hey, DJ, we'll give a shout out. How about shout out to Damon Cochran? Shout out to you, man. There it is.
Ooh,
shout out to you, DJ, too. I'm sure he's been out there in the great white hunter and fisherman that he is. Has been out there already. Probably already bagged a couple deers. Anyhow, speaking of shout outs, TA, don't you have a shout out?
Absolutely, man. So last weekend, TA was in Sedona, Arizona. And of course, TA is always looking for a good Steelers bar. Didn't happen to find one, but I did find a great little sports bar. And what was kind of cool about this, out there in the wild, wild west in the middle of nowhere, PJ Sports Bar and Grill. Lord and behold, what I do, I run into some Steeler fans, and we got to sit there and watch the game together. So hopefully he's listening tonight. I want to give a little shout out to Tavares and his wife. They made the game very, very interesting. They are, believe it or not, from Florida and are transplants over in the Dallas, Texas area. So, it just goes to show you Steelers Nation is all over the place, man.
That's it. Yeah, while we're talking about Dallas, just north of Dallas, um, in the colony. Brother, brother Johnson down there. Shout out to you too. Oh, wow, we're giving shout outs. So yeah, man, cool. Boy, big Steeler contingent in the Dallas area too.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, they're big bars anywhere. Look at this. Speaking of which, here the Salty Dog, Ocean City. Anybody ever been there?
No.
Oh, you
Nah.
got to go there.
All right.
It's one of the coolest. Steelers, Penguins, Pirates, even Johnstown hockey, anything related to Pittsburgh, man. These guys will do it, and they make some great shirts. The Salty Dog.
See, that sounds like the Rusty Bucket out in Denver,
Yeah.
Colorado.
What are
That's the
they?
same thing.
28th Street.
Let me ask you something. Do they play polka music at halftime? Because
Oh,
Rusty
absolutely.
Bucket does.
Absolutely. We timed it one year. We went down there since you brought it up, or since I brought it up. Yeah, we took all our Steeler garb down because we were going to be there when we played Washington in the preseason that year, and it was in August. It was late in August, and so, oh, dude, we had such a great time down there, and yet we were into the game already, and here comes a crew of Washington fans coming in the door. And boy, did that just raise the whole level of the place there too. But good time. Hey, if ever you're in Ocean City, 28th Street, Salty Dog, you got to go there. That was a place we need to simulcast there sometime, dude, during the game. That would be a blast to do that with fans down in Ocean City or anywhere else for that matter.
That would
Too.
be fun.
Yeah, so big shout outs, man. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey, head over to the YouTube channel and follow us, subscribe. We need the followers there. We're getting lots of views, but nobody's following. So just click the follow button.
Don't worry. We're almost at 170.
Yeah, we're crushing it. Crushing it. All right, so let's put a number on it. What do you think our where are we at here? Defense, Steelers offense versus Bears D. Who wins that matchup? TA?
Well, I tell you what, man. The Bears secondary is the best right now in the league in taking the ball away. I mean, and they've got multiple guys with 4 to 5 interceptions, including Termaine Edmonds playing right there in the middle as linebacker. Now, where they do have a weakness is they are very vulnerable to deep downfield passes. So if we can give Aaron and or Mason some time and we can bust either DK or Austin open, we may see some explosive plays down the field.
Hoping to.
Hopefully.
Hey, Damon, thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, when the Steelers score 25, 30 points, they should never lose. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I agree with you.
that should be an NFL standard.
Should
But
never happen.
we're seeing a lot of high scoring games though too.
And I will say this. Our defense, as you said, has gotten a lot better since week 9 at least, only allowing 19 points a game. That's down 6 points to what they were averaging in the first half of the year.
So we just get that time of possession meter to start leaning over towards the black and gold.
And that's really where it's at. We have to start winning time of possession and getting off on third down.
Yeah.
Well, this might be a good way to do it because the Bears allow 5.2 yards per carry, 29th in the NFL. So if we can get Warren and Gainwell going this week, could have a control that time of possession. Yep.
And even
And,
see
we
some
need to get defense
creativity
going.
in the offense this week.
Yep.
See who?
Some creativity.
Yeah, just creativity.
Maybe we might see a jet sweep this week.
I thought you said the word of the day was potato chip.
I thought it was. We need to get some
Now
potato
it's-
chips and the ball to DK stat pronto.
Yeah, Ramsey's at safety too, and I think he is loving that, dude. I think he is loving that position.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Doug are making
Yeah, he
great
can hit
hands.
more guys. He can hit more guys that way.
Well, and look, it made a huge difference against the Bengals last week compared to when he was playing corner.
Absolutely. You don't
I
think
mean,
for a minute that there were some guys avoiding serious contact out there. They were hearing footsteps too, man.
mhm,
And the thing that impresses me the most about him for being as old and big as he has still got closing speed.
mhm.
Oh yeah. Well, smart closing speed. Kind of
He
like
has a
Troy
lot.
towards the end. He lost a lot of speed, but he was very good at the angles.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So Mason or Aaron, are we going to see some of the deep passes? I don't know. I think a
We'll see.
balanced attack is the key here, guys.
Mhm.
Being able to bust one here and there. Even some screens. They get aggressive, you know, little quick
I
out.
mean, Jalen Warren screen passes is probably one of our best options in this whole offense.
And I have to admit, our creativity has come in screen passes this year. I'd like to see what else is hiding in that playbook.
Maybe they're saving them all for the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, DJ, yeah, here's another. Didn't we say we'd see a little bit of something special? Yeah. How about Line and Washington up out of the backfield?
Ooh, interesting.
Interesting. Well, on the tush push, he does, right?
He
He's
does.
the push. He's not the tush. He's the push.
He's the push to the tush.
That's it. I like it. I like some creativity, DJ. Yeah. So running game, balanced attack, whether it's Mason, I don't know.
Mhm.
I have this feeling we're going to see Mason at some point in this game. What do you guys think?
Probably, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, I just hope it isn't because Aaron's done for a few weeks.
You're right. Let's hope.
Yeah.
And actually, I'd really just like to. I'm almost wondering, does Aaron feel the need to play because Rudolph played so well as a backup? He's scared.
No, I think it's just pride, and he loves to beat on the Bears.
Oh, I think you nailed it right there. It's
Mhm,
just pride and history. And dude, this is the last time, probably the last time he'll be playing in Soldier Field.
mhm. Yeah. Just to
So
see.
now we're on the nostalgic tour.
Yep. Well, hey, the Unk Bowl 1 and Unk Bowl 2, and now the Nostalgia Tour.
Wait, you remember
Why
when
does this?
before he signed, he said, "I'll be playing the Bears at some point with that team." He's been looking forward to this all season.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee you. So don't let him say anything else. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we talk about. So, Damon, I read to this afternoon. He was limited practice,
Mhm,
and they fixed him with a stabilizing type of brace. So,
mhm.
yeah, he did. That was one of the better games, no doubt.
I
Appreciate
mean, it is on his left arm, not his throwing arm, so take that for what it is.
Well, right. But apparently that's you're right-handed. That's where you receive
Yeah, that's what I mean. The snaps are the biggest issue, so they're hoping a different, being under the gun more will help with that.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
here's
just a little bit more time too.
Mhm.
and as a center, now you got to think about this too. What would be going through Frazier's head every time he snaps the ball, knowing that he could potentially take his quarterback out on any given snap because he snaps it too hard?
Yeah, and don't think that's not a thought.
I
Sure.
mean, that's the reality of the NFL every snap, so just gotta play with it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, but not when you know your quarterback's got a bum wrist.
Uh, Don't worry about it. He'll be fine.
Yeah. And
He'll
just
be
that open him
fine.
up to a little like like they say about a golf club, grip it like a baby bird. Is he going to hike it like a baby bird?
Well, here's a question. Do we see more Muth and Jonell Smith this week as well? And take
No,
advantage
handoff
of the
too. Yeah.
alien linebackers.
Possibly. Would love to see it because and we saw Darnell getting going. What about our other tight ends? Where have they been? I mean,
Yeah, it just seemed like one week, week after week, we just like, okay, Muth, kind of a non-factor. One catch, one target, one catch.
mhm.
I don't know. Jonnu, are they? This is a question I had. Are these guys just not getting open? Is that what's
No,
going on, or are they getting overlooked?
I
I
think
mean,
they're
we
getting
certainly
overlooked.
saw a little bit of that in some games too. Of them just like that one fade to DK in the end zone. Was that? I'm trying to think who that was against, but in the
That was
meantime, Muth
yeah,
was right there. We could have got a first down,
mhm.
but
Yeah, that
Muth.
was Chargers. Move was wide open in the end zone on that one.
Okay, that's right. That was Chargers. Yeah. So, I'm just wondering how much of that is that and how much of it is they're not getting open or how much of it is just like, no, I'm going to throw it to DK come hell or high
Uh,
water.
I mean, some of it is utilization because Jonah is a check down, yards after catch guy, and they aren't really using him in that role. So it's kind of a poor role utilization.
Not at all. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of disappointed in that. I was expecting a
Yeah,
lot
me
more
too.
out of that.
I think we all were. And I
Yeah.
mean, let's face it, this time in the season, Roman Wilson, who we feel we haven't seen at all, is got more passing yards than Jonell Smith.
Crazy. We did see Mason's actually using Roman, which I love to see.
Like tight end Palooza.
Yeah, tight end Blues.
Tight end Palooza.
Maybe we'll
Love
see it this week.
I don't know. Is Rudy a local West Virginian? Huh?
Maybe.
I didn't know that. Your hero down there. Yeah. So, well, let's kind of wrap it up. We're kind of leaning on Mason starting.
Maybe we'll see.
Me personally, I think that that's the smart move to do.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
we'll
Um,
see.
well, an online guy I follow too, Kevin. But anyhow, that was his quote. I'd rather see. Would you rather see an 80% Aaron Rodgers or 100% Mason Rudolph?
100% Mason Rudolph, because the one thing that I noticed in that game he played,
Ah, okay.
being that he's on second string, he was getting the second string wide receivers involved. He
Good
was
point.
more comfortable with them than what Aaron is.
Mhm. I mean, I think that's
Oh,
why we saw
okay.
Roman getting
Uh,
going in that game.
Charlotte. Yeah. Okay. There you go. He's a Charlotte guy.
Mhm.
Great town, man. Great town.
Yeah.
We've been there, huh, TA?
Absolutely.
What am I saying? You've been everywhere.
I've been
It's like the
everywhere,
wind. He's
man.
everywhere.
I've been everywhere.
All right. So, yeah,
You know
Clowney.
what I'd like to see? I'd like
Yeah.
to see somebody come out of this game leading the Steelers in interceptions, because all of our interceptions this year, we
From
have
different guys.
we have a whole whopping 9 of them, but it's 9 different guys.
That's kind of cool, though.
It
Mhm.
is cool,
Yeah.
but
It's not
you
one guy
know,
hogging them all.
with the secondary that we have, you'd think we'd have a lot more.
Mhm. It might be Duggar leading us. The way I saw him take a pick this last week.
Well,
He's
if they would
involved.
catch him and not drop him, yeah. Because there's certainly been opportunities.
Maybe you learned how to
Yeah.
catch after that last one.
Yeah. He said, yep, God helped him catch that second one. Told him, he said, I'm not giving you another chance this game. You better get this one. Yeah. So, yeah, decision making, obviously, no turnovers. We can't give it up. Balanced game. That's my thoughts to this. You know,
Mhm.
spy the quarterback, stop the run, just play solid Steelers D, and don't make stupid mistakes.
Mhm.
Take a kind of a dumb 15-yard penalty when it's really not a factor. But
DK, you idiot.
yeah, I mean, if it causes a little pain on the quarterback side, I mean, hey, that's the NFL. They inflicted pain on our quarterback too, but we're dirty. But anyhow, I regress. So yeah, your keys to the game, TA.
Time of possession,
I like it.
turnovers. Let Aaron go ahead and rest. Let Highsmith go ahead and rest. Hell, even let Samalu go ahead and rest. And let's go into Chicago not overthinking this or being too cute and too smart.
Right.
and just go play smash mouth football and win a damn football game straight up for a change.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I like it. By the way, Damon has a question for you, TA.
What's the
What is-
question?
Were you singing "She's Like the Wind" by Patrick Swayze?
No. But
Oh.
I'll work on that next week.
You need to work on your vocals, man.
Damon, believe it or not, just the other night, we were like at YouTube playing videos on. Honest to God, the video of that song came on. I'm like, seriously? I guess then we watched it. It was like, I guess he didn't do too bad in that song. Actually, it was a big enough hit.
Yep.
But
I mean, listen,
know,
we're going to the cold, windy Soldier Field. Just pull out the run game, even with a quarterback that's not 100%, or if it's Mason, you're back at quarterback. That's how you win these games.
Speaking of which, we did get a weather report on that yet?
Let me check the weather.
Could she be like the wind?
Could be, and maybe a factor. Although it wasn't last week.
Yeah.
We had some serious wind last week.
Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't really face us last week, so we'll have to see.
Actually, doesn't look too bad.
Not too bad.
No, Sunday they're calling for a high of 52. Mostly sunny, 62%
Ooh, good
humidity,
weather.
7-mile-per-hour winds. So as far as precipitation, doesn't look like any. Sunny skies, man.
Good to hear.
That shouldn't play a factor.
All right, Mason, let it fly then. Let it rip.
All right, there you go. All right, well, let's get into predictions. I saw DJ put yours. Excuse me. DJ put his in. Yeah, he dropped this in early. 35-17. Wow. We'll let you lead it off, DJ.
Big win. He's got us having a big win, I guess. What's he have? Rodgers getting 5 touchdowns? Or what?
Steelers. Right?
Yeah. Right?
Whoever quarterback it may be. I would not be surprised, guys, if Mason does play, if he doesn't just kind of light it up this week. I think he's got a lot to prove. I mean, he's probably always going to be a backup quarterback, unfortunately, at this stage. But anyhow, who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Go ahead.
Don't worry.
Hey,
I got us. Let's see. We're gonna win. Let's go 28-21. Close game, but I'll probably say Mason's playing. You know the way things are going. Rodgers still with that brace on, and he throws 4 touchdown passes. Plays good. Actually throws the ball deep, unlike this dinking and dunking stupid crap. That you got to win in the end. Yep. Hope we do. Need to win.
Yeah, I like the 28. I'm going to go 31. I'm going to go 31-24. I think it's going to be a little bit higher, but I think the Steelers can pull this one out. It may not be that wide of a gap considering the two, but I'm going to stick with it. Let me go back. Let's see how we initially. I took a win. TA, you had a loss in this game at the beginning of the season. Kitch picked a loss, and Hijacker, he picked Steelers to win versus the Bears. Now, this was back at the beginning of the season.
I'm sure TA still has the same stance, if I had to guess.
All right. Well, that's why we save him for last.
Okay.
Absolutely. TA still has the same stance. This team cannot prove to win in Soldiers Field or Chicago for that matter. And I think that Tomlin is going to get out-coached, and he's going to look like a fool again in Chicago, going to drop us to 6-5, and it's going to be ugly. We're going to be lucky if we get out of there 23-9.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take it. Well,
Are you saying that Ben Johnson owns us? He's pretty good.
I'm not saying he owns. I'm saying Al Capone owns us.
Okay.
We ain't give enough coin to the city of Chicago to buy a win.
All right. Let's get our new listener in. Damon, what's your prediction, man?
Yeah, drop it.
Go ahead and drop it in there while we wait. Oh, go ahead. I love this one. He's on. DJ's on his game tonight, man. Nobody puts Aaron in the corner.
Aaron, not in the corner.
You get it right, Nolan.
Yeah.
The movie,
Yeah.
but he puts
No,
baby
he
in the
doesn't.
corner. He does it.
He
Nobody
doesn't
puts
get it.
Of course I do.
We've had 2 references to this movie already, 3 now, and come on, name the movie. Producer without AI.
Oh, come on. I forget.
Do.
Oh, come on. You're testing me?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I don't know.
All right. Well, you'll have to research that in between now and Monday.
Fine, I will. I gotta watch the game too.
All right.
That we're gonna win, right?
We're gonna win. Waiting for Damien to drop his here.
Yeah, yeah. Even though TA has us losing. Fake fan.
Hey, TA doesn't do that very often
No.
at all.
But you know what? To play Kitch's game, I was like, it's totally see this game going that way again. Just like it, just like the first Bengals game. And just like the Chargers game. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You just
Do
mentioned
not start this way.
you might as well throw in Packers as well too. All of those games we should have won.
Yeah.
This game we should win handedly. Handedly, we should win.
This year, games we should have lost against the Colts and the Patriots.
Well,
Damon,
let's hope
you're
he is
right.
this time too.
Chicago is his bitch. And if he plays, I hope he slaps him around a couple of times.
Really?
But, man, hey, TA will be happy come Monday morning when it's a victory, and I'll take all of the I told you so's there can be.
Oh,
So-
absolutely.
But-
Absolutely. You playing both hands, man.
I'm playing both hands, but right now I got to see something. I got to see something from this team against the team. And you're right, Hijacker. Chicago has not really beat anybody with a winning record. So this game is very, very doable for us. And he's gone.
And he's gone. Wait,
He's in the wind.
he's back. There he is. He's back.
In the wind again.
Out there.
Yeah, and you were muted too.
Oh, maybe that.
That's okay. Got you now.
Yeah. Don't worry. It means we're going too long. I'm kidding.
Well, his best quarterback rating was against the Cowboys.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Who, Caleb?
Yeah, he had 142.6
Oh.
rating.
Well, that's because the Cowboys defense is 32nd in the NFL.
Yeah, 4 touchdowns, threw for 298 yards.
Now, Caleb does this everywhere. He always gets like 4 or 5 touchdowns against the worst defense in the NFL. Like it was against the Jaguars his first year, and then Cowboys this year. He's kind of
against the Bengals.
Yeah, toasted the Bengals too. It's like he only looks good against bad defenses. So like he's overrated, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got to keep tabs on him this week. I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
All right, guys. Any last thoughts before we head out?
Nah. Got everything now.
Well, next week is going to be Turkey week, so we'll be on. What do you think? We want to do a Wednesday?
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll probably do a quick Wednesday. Wish everybody a happy gobble gobble day.
Okay, sounds like
All
a
right.
plan.
That works.
Maybe bring your best turkey recipe.
Ooh, there
You
you
gotta
go.
bring me a turkey.
Thoughts on turkey? You know what? I'm
What?
deep frying one, but not for Thanksgiving. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it separate. We'll do it for home. It'll be gone in 10 minutes if I take it to the family dinner. Oh, so enough for me. Thought about smoking one this year, but nah.
Well, JT, I got to do both.
You do.
You gotta invite
Smoking
me over.
one and deep frying one.
Oh man, not in the garage all day, huh?
Well, I got to do it in 2 days. I got to have dual Thanksgivings this year.
Oh, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing at all.
How about
Turkey
three?
Oh,
Yeah. Matter of fact, this is going to be the first time. It's going to be a guy's day only for actual Thanksgiving. No women allowed.
Damon's got a trip upside down. Cook it upside down.
Absolutely, you got to cook it upside down
Yeah.
because you got to let all those juices go down into the breast.
Yes.
Oh yeah, but it is actually all in the brine, man. I'll share my secret brine with you guys.
True. Very good point.
Yes.
The best one I've
Yes.
ever done. I did my own brine.
Oh, I do too.
And the last time I did it, I bought a store. I think it was a Traeger one. A little too salty. I mean, that's what brine is, but this one was a little too salty. When I used a mix of a lot of fresh ingredients. I think we even put oranges in there, stuff like that. Yeah, man. Do share.
Absolutely. Wednesday, you got to tune in, man. For
Okay.
TA Secret Brine.
TA Secret Turkey Brine. I love it, man.
That's it.
Perfect.
It won't be a secret after Wednesday.
No. But only for a few certain listeners who choose to tune in.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I bet you DJ has a pretty good couple good recipes to share. I mean, we might have to have an offshoot podcast. Steelers Realm recipes. Steelers Realm cooking.
It'll be right there next to the Terry Bradshaw cookbook.
Yeah. DJ be off the grid camp. Buck season Monday. There you go. Yeah.
All the Ohio boys will be out there looking for the big one.
Yeah.
You know, I already saw like a 10-point buck already wandering around my neighborhood.
God, they're everywhere this year. Where I live, man.
Wow.
Field of them. You see the little boys chucking around. Yeah. All right, guys.
Sounds good, DJ.
Have a good one, man. Guys, have a good rest of your week. Let's go Steelers. Careful in the hot tub. See you next.
Chi-Town, here we go.
Check back next week into the Steelers Realm.